Every leader, every founder, every mover and shaker in this crazy, ruthless world carries a secret pain inside. It's the gnawing feeling that no matter how much they chase success, more deals, more clients, more followers, it's never enough. The pressure to outperform, to innovate, to always be sharp, cuts deeper than anyone lets on. It's exhausting. It's isolating. And it's terrifying because if you don't evolve first, if you don't upgrade yourself before everything else, you're just running on empty, spinning wheels, waiting for collapse. Why? Because the system you're hustling inside today isn't built for you. It's built to process people, to mold them into cogs, to reward the average and punish the extraordinary. You know this. Deep down, you feel it like a broken bone that won't heal. The world screams that you're free, but hands you rules to follow, fences to stay inside, scripts to recite. Freedom wrapped as a cage, progress strangled by consensus. Comfort sold as safety, but it's really the silent killer of fire, of hunger, of drive. And that's why leaders upgrade themselves first. Because everything else, the company, the venture, the vision, depends on the source, the leader's mind, body, soul, the engineer of the future. If you don't confront your own limits first, the empire you're building will fall, piece by piece. Fragile, hollow, restless. Nothing around you will grow unless you carry a new you inside. Something stronger, sharper, unbreakable. That's not just advice. That's the brutal truth at the core of every breakthrough in history. Every revolutionary leap forward came when the person in charge stopped waiting for the system to grant permission and started digging into themselves. This isn't about learning a new strategy or mastering a fancy skill. It's deeper, rawer, realer. It's about rewriting the code of who you are. It's about slashing through the illusions you've been fed, about what freedom means, what power means, what your life could truly be. Because until you dismantle the mental prisons built by society, comfort zone, and even your past victories, you remain a prisoner disguised as a leader. The system loves this. It feeds on complacency, on mediocrity, disguised as success. What does upgrading yourself actually look like? It's brutal honesty with your own shadows, those fears, doubts, weaknesses that silence your roar. It means questioning everything you thought you knew, your habits, your beliefs, your reactions. It means looking in the mirror and refusing to blink. No more hiding behind titles, perks, or followers. True leaders don't just carry responsibility, they carry the weight of transformation, starting inside. Because only when you expand your mental and emotional capacity can you bend reality around you, rewrite the rules, and ignite those around you. Consider this. Every game-changing leader who moved the needle in history was obsessed first with themselves, relentlessly breaking down their walls, transcending their limits, unlearning what no longer served them. They understood that the world outside is a reflection of the world inside. If you want to change your reality, you must upgrade the source code, you. So, what's the obstacle? The biggest enemy to that upgrade is comfort, the soft poison of status quo. It's seductive. It whispers lies, that you're enough as you are, that progress is linear, that it's okay to settle into what you know, because change is risky, lonely, exhausting. But what comfort actually does, it suffocates the leader's fire. It deafens the inner voice screaming for more, for better, for radical transformation. Leaders who chase comfort before upgrading themselves lose the edge, become predictable, fade from history. The secret weapon is brutal self-discipline combined with radical self-awareness. It's not about motivation that fades, it's about rituals and systems that push you past the fatigue, past the resistance, to a version of you that can handle the chaos around you, without breaking, without shrinking. That version is forged through authentic struggle, daily battles fought in silence. Maybe it's waking up before dawn every day to consume ideas that blow your mind wide open. Maybe it's cutting out the noise and people who drain your energy, even if they were part of your past success. Maybe it's sitting with your darkest fears until they lose their grip. Maybe it's saying no to every shiny opportunity that doesn't align with your true mission. Because here's what most don't get. Upgrading yourself isn't a one-time event. It's a relentless, ongoing mission. There's no finish line. It's like sharpening a blade before every battle. And if you let it dull, you lose. Your influence, your power, your capacity to innovate, all of it fades while you were busy chasing short-term wins. And this is why true leaders don't just upgrade, you become a different species of human. One that dances with uncertainty instead of fearing it. One that thrives in chaos rather than crumbles. One that connects with those rare few who challenge, inspire, and hold you accountable at a level that makes you uncomfortable. In a way that breaks down your limits and puts you back together stronger. Because in this network of rare individuals, leaders don't just survive, they create new realities. It sounds like a mythical path, but it's real. It starts with the courage to confront the truth. You can't outsource your growth. No investment, no deal, no mentor, no book will fix the core if you don't own your transformation. You have to be sovereign. Your will is the weapon. No one else will carry your fire for you. That's the first and hardest step. Then, building from that sovereignty, you question everything ruthlessly. Every belief, every habit, every assumption. Because complacency is the enemy, and the path to radical new futures lies through the questions we're too scared to ask. And here's the thing. Not everyone can or will do this. Upgrading yourself before everything else is not for the comfortable, for the critics, the skeptics, or those who want easy answers. It's for the ones who burn inside, who know they were made for more than this borrowed life of mediocrity disguised as success. When the system fails to serve your exceptional self, you must become the solution. You must build your own infrastructure for radical growth. This is more than self-improvement. It's self-liberation. The world will try to bury your fire with convenience, conformity, and distraction. But real leaders refuse that quietly suffocating fate. They rig their environment, their networks, their daily practices to constantly push beyond. Because the cost of not upgrading is disaster, burnout, irrelevance, collapse. Their businesses crumble, their teams disperse, their influence disappears like smoke in the wind. But leaders who upgrade themselves first, they don't just survive, they dominate. They create ecosystems around them where brilliance is amplified, not watered down, where rare individuals connect, collaborate, and build together, where difference isn't erased, it's celebrated as the fuel of strength. They become the networks, the movements, the forces of nature the future needs. Their companies are reflections of their evolving selves. Their followers are magnets attracted not by noise, but by the raw essence of becoming. Every investor, every founder watching right now needs to hear this. Your greatest ROI is not in the market, not even in the best pitch. It's in your own evolution. Pour everything you have into upgrading yourself until your potential for impact is limitless. The moment you stop running from your own discomfort and start embracing it as the forge of transformation, you will see how everything else around you begins to change. Doors will open, opportunities will multiply, your vision will sharpen, and the world won't just follow you, it will need you. This path is not easy. It's lonely. It's brutal. It tears down the old so the new can rise. But it's the only way out of the trap you feel every day. The trap of growth stalling, of feeling stuck while everyone else seems to move forward. Leaders who take this path are rare. They have fire in their bones and patience in their blood. They play the long game because eternity favors those who master themselves. So stop chasing shortcuts. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Upgrade yourself first. Break the chain of your own limits. Rip apart every comforting lie you were sold. Rebuild the foundation of your life until it supports the unimaginable. Then launch everything you do from that new place, because nothing else will last without that. Your empire, your influence, your legacy, they all start with the fire of a leader who took the hardest journey first, within. Your discomfort is your compass. Your struggle is your fuel. Your upgrade is your weapon. And the world, your world, is waiting for the version of you who's ready not just to survive, but to become unstoppable.